fellowship with fellow believers. You see, it's a package deal. Now, this has actually happened to me several times. I'm a pastor. I mean, it happens to all of us. But I've had people leave our church or maybe just stop coming to church, and you wonder why. And I'll be honest with you, the number one reason people don't want to come to church or don't come back to church, sometimes it's because of illness, sometimes they're traveling, but the number one reason people don't come back to church is because they've got sin in their life, right? And, all right. And he's got to make a decision. Is he going to come back towards God? Is he going to come back to the fellowship, or is he going to stay away? Okay, thank you guys very much. You guys can sit down. And by the way, I have no reason to believe that Jordan is not walking in fellowship with God. Okay, now, notice the purpose that's mentioned here. The purpose of this statement in verse 4 says this, and that these things I write to you that your joy may be full. See, when a believer experiences fellowship, real biblical fellowship, I'm not just talking about friendship and fellowship around other things other than Christ. When we experience that, it brings genuine fulfillment and joy and satisfaction into our lives, doesn't it? And what John wants these believers to experience is the real joy of the Christian life. It's not based upon circumstances. It's not based upon how wealthy you are or how free from trials you are. Real joy is based upon satisfaction in Christ and Christ alone, and then to be able to experience that joy of the journey, the sojourn that we have with other believers. That's where real joy comes from in life. And so many young people, so many older people get distracted and found outside of God when really the only place to find real satisfaction and joy is in God himself. So this is the purpose of fellowship. It is that joy that's talked about in John chapter 15 when he talks about the fact that if you abide in me, you will have full joy, real